Hello viewers, I've played Gunmetal Arcadia Zero for about 40 minutes now, and this game isn't really for me. This is a retro-inspired platformer with attacking like an adventure game with a lot of people to talk to. It has items to buy, it has items to sell, and generally you'll be going into all the buildings you can, talking to a lot of people, getting the story a little bit. That's pretty much it. I mean, you know, this isn't a game that I was looking for to play necessarily, but I could see a lot of people... Oh, come on. I could see a lot of people getting into this game. And it's made pretty well. I mean, there's a lot of people to talk to. There's a lot of dialogue boxes when you go into all these rooms. There's a lot of rooms and areas to explore. Tons of that stuff. What does this do? I don't want that. I still don't want that. You know, the ability to pick up these things, the special throwable items, is kind of annoying to me. The way that it's handled, in that you just pick it up and then you have to try and pick up your old one. So if they were trying to infuriate with that, as a retro game might, mission accomplished for me. You know, it's an extremely straightforward game. It seems to me like it's also going to be pretty short. There's a Steam achievement to beat it in under 30 minutes for the speed run. I imagine that's pretty difficult, but doable. So one might expect to beat it in that amount of time. I've played... I mean, I wasn't running past everybody, so it took me 30 minutes to get up to this part, really. But when I later came back and wanted to redo some of it, it took me a much shorter amount of time. So going through the first time, I think you're going to take your time and stuff like that, but then going through a second time, it'll be much easier. You know, and there's two different storylines to take. You can pick your faction, who you want to join up with in the beginning of the game, but I haven't found the differences yet. I joined the... I'm going to call them the red team first, because I forget their name. And now I joined the green team, and I can't see any differences. You get the same weapons. You get the same story so far. So I don't really know why you would, you know, what the difference is yet. I assume there must be a storyline, you know. Also of note that those spikes down there are insta-death for this character. Also, falling off the map is insta-death, even though you have... I mean, it makes sense. But the spikes, not so much. I'm not a big fan of insta-death spikes. In some ways, this game is a bit challenging. In some ways, it's not. I was able to kind of speed through a lot of this stuff. Especially if you're not going in all of these rooms, I think that there would be a lot less running around and time-consuming tasks. I'm going to get the higher jump. Yes. And I'm going to sell some of my gems. Cool. There's like purse upgrades and stuff like that. I mean, you kind of get what they're going for here, right? It's a very straightforward game. Go away. You can stun lock these enemies, kind of makes it a little bit easier. I think this is kind of based off of their last game as well. A game that was for free. I mean, not their last game, I guess, but a previous game that they made back in 2012. It's kind of based off of that. When I look at that game, I definitely see similarities to this one. So they had something to build off of here. It's a well-polished game. That's just something I'm not super into. It's probably going to be... you know, something for a very hardcore fan base of this kind of genre. Oh. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't figured out what kind of game this is right now, as far as, you know, 5 minutes into this, 5 minutes of this video, I think it's not for you. Like, you pretty much got it if you know right now. So, I'm gonna call it there. I mean... You know, I like it for other people. I would say. This is just not something that... Whew, man, that's a lot of text. Not something that I'm really too interested in. I don't know why I'd want to rest. I'm good on the resting. Yeah. So, I mean, if you watched this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching. I have new haircut and glasses. Am I even the same person now? Comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. That'd be great. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Bye.